and welcome to Titans Gymnasium here on the campus of Nashua High School North. The Battle of the Bridge, it just keeps going on. And they're battling tonight. It's Nashua North against Nashua South. This time it's girls volleyball. I'm Tom King along with Rich McDonough. And Rich, we got a treat tonight. I mean, these two teams look even, about as evenly matched as they can get. North comes in at 5-2, South at 4-2. And in my mind, North lost the most of any team around the area to graduation, and yet here they are having a great start to their season. And South, I thought they were ready to take the next step after a year where they were around 500 last year.
Yeah, clearly the three folks we talked about before the game, including most of all Alyssa Stanton, made an impact on the younger players here and brought the playing level up. And as evidenced by that major win they had over Concord about a week ago, I think.
Well, see, I remember when Alyssa Stanton was one of those younger players.
Of course you do, TK
exactly.
Media.
You know, so, but this is a team, South with Tom Langler as their head coach. He's a former North assistant. And in fact, he groomed Alyssa Stanton, as a JV coach. So, but obviously all those players are gone. Now, one of the players, two kids that I think we ought to take a look at in terms of with Nashua South, and Mia Suljic, the junior, and also a player that plays just about every sport under the sun. I'm surprised she doesn't play football. Morgan Gillis, a really good athlete for Nashua South.
Excellent all-around athlete.
Yeah, for Nashua North, I mean, these are kids that I'm seeing for the first time.
Sure.
So we got to look at this, what they've got in terms of senior players, right?
Yeah, it's an interesting breakdown.
They only have a couple of them. Kaylin's son, a kid that whose name I've typed up all fall for the first 2 or 3 weeks, and Summer St. Pierre, the other senior.
Yeah, and Sung is a great digger. That's one thing to watch. Interesting thing on the other side of the tape, Tom, is the South team, all seniors and juniors. I think it was 5 seniors, 8
He was
juniors.
pointing to this year when he took this job a couple of years ago. So now let's see how it goes, I mean, that's the thing. You point to certain years, you're going to be loaded,
And
it doesn't always work out sometimes.
It doesn't, but I tell you what is always reliable is the noise level in this gymnasium.
For volleyball especially, I always say maybe some year they ought to do this outside, under the lights at Stellos. That'd be great.
Or do it in the front yard at the compound.
Oh, no. Too many dead cars go by. That'd be too dangerous.
Got to increase your liability insurance, but should be a heck of a game. It's always a great atmosphere. We got Barbie's Dream House on one side and the Purple Pack down at the other end. It's awesome already.
Yeah, we don't have our cowboy hats. I don't know.
No, I left mine at home.
I know, I left mine at home too.
Yeah, mine's on the front of my tractor collecting dust right now.
All right, we are now going to have the national anthem. I guess Al St. Louis wasn't available.
Al St. Louis was, but the local Fife and Penny Whistle crew was.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That's off of Dante's phone. I think
Dante's phone, I think so. Which is a great new band name.
Yeah, exactly.
But no glass broke.
Yeah, almost.
And Lisa Gingras was all smiles. Athletic director here.
That was great.
Lisa Gingras, one of the best in the business.
Well, it's just her creation. You know, I mean, I got to give her a lot of credit. This is her, the Battle of the Bridge is her creation. I know they talked about it as a unit, the whole athletic department for both schools, principals, and everything else. But this Battle of the Bridge is their concept, and it's a good one.
It's a great one. I love it.
Yep.
Love it. I'm, as you know, recently, not recent anymore. I guess I'm on my 9th year, but recognize the importance of this week pretty quickly, Tom.
Yeah, it sneaks up on you too, Rich, because it's early in the year. You know, it's the 3rd week of the season.
Yep.
So that usually is, you know, it does sneak up on you. 4th week for football.
Right.
So.
But true to form, this game was on September 21st last year. So.
Yeah, no, it's about the same week.
Yeah,
so.
It's really well done. Bravo to her.
Now I have my long cord, thanks to Pete Johnson, our executive producer. Tim O'Neill on camera tonight, everybody. And Rich McDonough will call the action, and I'll be right here. You won't. I may have to leave a little bit because I don't know if they're going to switch sides or not. That's the only question.
Well, they didn't in the JV game that preceded, which was really exciting. They didn't switch ends between 2nd and 3rd.
That's not a good sign.
And I didn't get here in time for the 1st. But that was an exciting game in case anybody missed it. And home team prevailed by 3 in the final set, 3rd set in that one.
15-12, I think.
15-12,
yeah. That was the final. So in volleyball, everybody, for high school volleyball, in case you forget or haven't seen it on ETV, it is the best of 5 sets. The first 4 sets are to 25. By 2. You have to win by 2. If there's a 5th set needed, it's only 15, but it also is by 2.
Which is a great rule.
Yep. I think in the old days they used to do it where you had to win to get the point, to get the serve back. You had to get a point, but it didn't count as a point. You just got the serve back. Then they went with regular rally rules.
Yeah.
So North.
I like the faster moving rules better.
Yeah, me too. And we're underway. Take it away, Rich McDonough.
All right, North opens up with a serve. Diving for it over there is JoJo DeFossis. Ricochets all the way off the left side. And South opens up with a 1-zip lead.
That was a mean kill from the right outside hitter.
Absolutely. Great cross-court rally there.
South, if you try to compare it, it looks like South has the edge in height.
There's no doubt about it. I was watching some warm-ups. North is really quick, though. And that one trickles out wide. That'll level it at 1 in the early going here.
Last year, I believe North won it. South made it close. I don't think it went 5. It may have. I'm not sure.
All right, Taylor Joyle, number 17, feeding the serve. Nice line drive. Finds its way low. Good set going to the left side, strong side. She's got a big lefty. And a good bump there in the center. You tease it up for DeFossis again. She bumps it over. A good punch. Very nice punch up and over. Good placement by Ruby Zeman there.
Yeah, and she didn't have much room. There were 2 blockers in front ready to make the play, and she got it right over them.
She's height-wise, pint-sized, but she's got long arms and got over the top and down.
Well, Joyle here in front of me is an athlete.
She's an athlete. That went a little low on the tape there.
She's a very good softball player.
Yeah, I love it. We got really good multi-sport players here, Tom.
Morgan Gillis and Joyle will see each other again in the spring. And we'll see Morgan Gillis on the basketball floor in the winter.
All right, that one had a little too much juice on it. It goes long. It goes back over to the home team. Now up 3-2 in the early going in the first set at the Battle of the Bridge.
I would say, Rich, I think we ought to plan on 5. I think these 2 teams are probably going to be evenly matched.
Very evenly. Speaking of even, how's the tail of the tape in the Battle of the Bridge so far, Tom?
It is.
We got field hockey, went to South.
It was 3-2 because they count the JV action.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it was South went up 1-0. Then North took both JV soccer games and the girls game for 3. And then South comes back, takes the boys varsity for 1, so it's 3-2. And North just won the JV volleyball here.
And great soccer action yesterday.
Oh, it was fabulous. I thought both games were just really good. And I just think the kids' reactions were great afterwards.
I tell you, beautiful set there for Kaylee Simons, big number 8. But great return. Good bump on a free ball. That goes right to the back end, but it stays low and in.
And that was a behind. This was what, a blindside hit. A blind hit.
There was nobody, there was no way they could call a free ball.
I've covered a lot of volleyball. I've never seen a blind hit like that.
That was that was a backyard party move.
Oh yeah. 5-2.
Fantastic. Kaylin Sung with a lot of juice on that one, but it sails a little wide. Ref calls that one out of bounds. No protest there. 5-3. Still early going in our first of potentially 5. As Tom said, we got 2 evenly matched teams. They are neck and neck in the standings.
We're going at least 4. I don't think anybody sweeps. And if we go 4, if we get into a 4 set, my guess is we'd go 5.
All right, we got the crystal ball out from TKpedia. Let's go. And big serve there by Michaela Schubert. Great dig out from the side by Taylor Joyle. What a rundown. Very good hustle there. Big, tall, and strong. And it's
I don't think that blind went off a hand to North hand, right?
Didn't deflect, and it was just wide of the tape, so it's now 6-3 home team. And serving is Ruby Zeman for Titan. She is the lone Frosh on the team. Good set, going for the strong side.
Oh,
hey,
nice
there's
block.
a stuff block from number 10, Haley Marhoff. She's got a bunch of stats. She had great games all season, and there she is taking care of business at the tape.
You saw why. I mean, she made no bones about what she was going to do.
That is a great ace, Tom, by Ruby Zeman.
Wow. All of a sudden, it's an 8-3 start.
Freshman playing like she's a senior there, or at least an upperclassman. That was a tough serve. All right, back to Zeman it goes, and another pretty good knuckleballer. She's got that nice float, hard to handle, hard to dig up, and then it has no trajectory, goes long with too much power. And just like that, Tom, it was tied up, and it's now 9-3. What a great dig by Amalia Lecklider. That's her signature, and it hits the roof. And I guess that's the wrong roof in volleyball. You want the low roof on the floor.
Well, I'll tell you, that ball was going to go out. They just let it go. All they needed to do was let that go, and it was going to go out.
All right, serving for the Panthers now is Yvette Byron, number 2. She does a feet on the ground set serve, handled by Joyle. They put it back in play, get a nice little set there, and a good set up top, and it's off the blocker, number 10 for the home team. That's Haley Marhoff, we just called her name, just hit her elbow and deflected wide, and that makes it 9-5 in a blink of an eye. And Nashua South, seeming to stabilize itself, took a deep breath, realized that they're evenly matched with these guys, and a long bomb of a serve goes way out of bounds.
This is a team that's got a lot of upperclassmen against a team that's got a lot of kids who are playing their first year on varsity.
Yeah.
And a taller team on the other, on the other side of the net.
Decided height advantage at multiple positions, whether it's outside hitter, right side, you name it. Good jump pass there, served by Summer St. Pierre. And it finds its way to the dart. They can't find it, can't get the set.
I was just told by Lisa Jingers they are not switching sides, so in the second set, I will leave to go and shoot on the other side.
As always, the ubiquitous Tom King.
So I can get blue jerseys shooting, trying to get points.
11-5 now as Summer St. Pierre delivers a beautiful serve, takes it to 12-5.
But I probably won't. I won't stay there the entire set.
Well, I'll miss you, Tom.
I'll miss you too, Rich.
Well, South shaved 2 points off the lead there, but just like that, home team puts on 3. That was that hit the side of Summer St. Pierre's wrist.
The thing is, unforced errors, right? That's the major problem of any coach in volleyball. You know, if you're going to lose points, if you lose them at the net, okay.
Right.
But if you lose them with unforced errors, that's the one thing you don't want.
There we go. It's probably any level of any sport. That hit the backboard above. They didn't. It might be house rule or something.
Wow.
Well, nonetheless, it's a score for South, and it's 12-7 now, folks.
And they're climbing back in it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I like Haley Moroff as an answer. She's
Here we
tall,
go.
but she's got length. That is a big swing and a big hit by Taylor Joyle.
I can tell. I mean, they set her up right on the left side. She's got the whole side to play with all across the court, and she used it.
And drilled it right at Paige Ouellette, who just reacted. And Haley Moroff gets her turn in the rotation and serve. Net side set, easily popped over by Maya Gordon. Big swing, big hit. Wow, that was big time.
Now, she's been
by
big
number
on that.
12, Mia Suljic.
Yeah, Suljic has been hot on that side. That's where she's been most of the game.
Yeah. And she is a very strong athlete. She can leap, swing, and when it comes off that hand and wrist and the fist, no matter whether she rolls a finger or not, it's coming off hard.
Panthers are hanging around, but they haven't been able to put a run on.
That's going to have to go over, looking for the set, couldn't get it.
Yeah, they're going to try
There's
to
your
set it up
perfect
right.
set.
Yeah.
Oh, good, a little bit of a jab and poke. Nice, a good touch there, good touch. Well handled. And the libero, that's number 1 is Lecklider. She's a great digger, as I said earlier.
Here's Sun.
Big set. Oh, nice.
Suljic right there on that side. They were ready for it.
Good job. And a good setup for Jovel, but she hits the top of the tape and drops it goes.
Boy.
That was a heck of a rally.
That was.
I think Jovel just cuffed it and it went down a bit lower than she planned on it.
So now it's 13-9.
And that one knuckles wide and it's going back over to the home team.
And that you can't do if you're South. And if you're North, you got to take advantage of it and start a run yourself to get to that. I always say first 1 to 20 is in the driver's seat. All right, if you got to 20, then you're ready to, you do a few things.
Nice block, very nice block at the tape by Amaya Gordon there, and it ricochets right, and it's 15-9. So big, 6-point run there.
Run, yep, exactly.
Countered quickly off the knuckleballer serve for the Panthers. And a good decoy there. Big set, and it hits the antenna. And score that one for the visitors. It's 15-10, and they'll hold serve. They'll get back to the serve here.
Again, though, Rich, South is not able to get a run. North's key is their defense. I mean, a lot of digs.
And a back set there for Joy. And does it stay? No, it's a little long. A little bit long, 15-11. That's 1. I think every time you're South, you want 2, 3, or 4 at least. They had 5 in the last outing. And that ricochets long. What a great run. What an absolutely wonderful run by Sung. Gets it back in play. Bump set backside. Oh, and unable to handle it is Ruby Zeman.
Unfortunately, she hit down instead of hitting up, and it hit the net. So
she swung a little behind the trajectory.
But that play by Sung was just unbelievable how she got there.
Well, that's why she's got a ticker tape of stats this season to flex off, but the libero picks it up.
Watch out for this
big
kill.
Lefty. Big, strong lefty.
And all of a sudden.
That? That's Haley Hicks.
All of a sudden, it is now 15-13. We got a match and a timeout for the Titans.
I tell you, Haley Hicks might have the best volleyball name in the state.
I know, huh?
Boy, that was a couple of great rallies, but that run to the back line, to the end line by Sung was phenomenal.
No, she's a player.
And then the athleticism to get it high enough, close enough to the net where they could punch it over. You know, I'll take that athleticism in any sport.
Nicole Fitzgibbons is the head coach of Nashua North, and she has done a fantastic job over the years. There were a couple seasons 2 years ago, Rich, they were languishing. I think they were like 3-9 or 3-8 or whatever, and then all of a sudden they went on a run to make the tournament and get double-digit wins. That's
right.
Coaching. I mean, that's telling your kids you can do it.
Well, and I, as a longtime coach myself in lacrosse around here and in Maryland, I see energy at all points for the home team here. Of course, on the other sidelines and on the court as well, but that sort of evolution, if you will, that's coaching right there, Tom.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah. All right, good bump set there. A nice punch. Beautiful punch there and touch by Amaya Gordon.
I didn't think much of it. She wasn't right at the net, but it certainly caught South by surprise, and that's a huge point because all of a sudden now it quells the momentum and stops it cold for Nashua South. So now Joyle has a chance to start a service run herself.
Well, South was picking up all the left seam, right seam action and had nobody home in the middle. And then right there, it goes too long, too hard.
See, Joyle's got that strength. You know, she's a strong kid. I mean, power hitter in softball, as you can tell. She's got a lot of strength, and that play went against her on that serve.
So she went from all touch to all speed.
Oh, yeah.
Good set there for Zeman.
And another unforced error. And we are within one, 16-15. It is now anybody's match.
Just a few minutes ago, it was a seven-point lead for the home team.
Yep.
All right, serving here is Morgan Gillis. And it's just a little long, and Coach McDonough
and a save
catches the ricochet.
Saved by Rich McDonough.
There's the old lacrosse goalie stuff.
Chris, I always tell you the story. I don't think I've told you the story. John Collins, we did a Riv volleyball match way back about 15 years ago. And we were in the corner, seemingly out of any problems. And it was men's volleyball. So the ball was coming in pretty hard. And John puts his hand up. Errant shot that went into the corner. John puts his hand up. Needed a trainer afterwards. Blood all over.
Really?
Yep, cut it.
What did he cut?
His finger.
Wow.
Yep. Never seen that before.
And he's a firefighter.
Right, well, he is now. Dispatcher. Let's not over dramatize it.
Okay. He can be his own EMT next time.
18-15?
16.
16, yeah, okay.
All right, with the serve, here comes number 11, Michaela Schubert.
Still a 2-point match. South had gotten it within one.
Schubert with a nice serve. It knuckles and gets low.
Joyle, watch out.
Joyle, too much hammer, not enough touch.
Yeah, exactly. Not enough upward motion on the shot.
Yeah, she was looking for a down ball there.
Well, you know what? You do that if you're at the net, but not when you're, in the second line. So now it's 18-17.
All right, Schubert with the lefty serve again finds Joyle. Sung with a pretty good bump set.
And we are even at 18.
Well, South took a deep breath and said, we're going to fight our way back into this. We're 5-2 and you're not, and we're going to do what we can.
Well, I think it's the other way around.
Oh, my bad, 5-2. Oh, good right hand there. That was number 18, forcing the action. Paige Ouellette again.
And guess what? The Panthers are in front. 19-18.
Well, what a great match so far.
Who would have thought the way they started out?
I don't know. And that one is a knuckler. A real beautiful knuckle, just like a seeing eye ball there. Tom finds its way over the front of the tape and down.
I'd throw it back on the floor and there's nobody there.
It caught a downdraft or a thermal of some kind.
Timeout is called again. I don't think North used it, did they? They used one already. Maybe South did?
Yeah, I think South did.
Why do that when you have the momentum? You're up 20-18. You're the first one to 20. Why take a timeout there if you're South? I wonder about that.
I did that once when I was coaching lacrosse, and we had a great run going. But I wanted to say, how do we strategize about how to put the dagger in? It didn't work immediately, but it ultimately, what we talked about, paid off.
Yeah, it took a while because you called timeout, you dummy. You don't do that when you have momentum. Come on.
But they were about to call our game. All right, sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug.
Yep. Let's see what happens here.
All right, back on the serve. Schubert's, what, 3 in a row here, Tom?
Yeah, service run for Schubert at serve. Oh, wow, look at that, bat that ball down. Telling you, she's on a roll. Let's see.
Look at that floater. It goes long, but I think
it was going to go long.
So they do play it off the basketball stanchion up in the rafters.
Yep. Ah, the big kill right there up front.
Huge. I wonder if they could do a Happy Gilmore and have a play that plays it off the backboard there. Anyway.
A 5-0 run by the Panthers.
And Paige, Michaela Schubert. All 5. Great. Another rundown by Sung. Punched over beautifully by Kaylee Simons. And she's at the net looking to block, but it didn't make it over.
No.
Sung punches it over, sets it up. Big hammer.
Let's see if they save it.
Can they save it? No. That was a monster hammer by Haley Moroff. And that thing must have been about 90 miles an hour, Tom. Hard to control it at that point. And that stops a little bit of the hemorrhaging there. If you're the home team, you hope.
2-point match, 21-19.
I tell you, JoJo DeFossis just came off. She's been playing hard in the middle there. Great left hand, but it sails a little too long. Nashua South can't put that one in the corner. So it stays with our server, Ruby Zeman, who is, when she's been called on it, she's doing a good job.
So now we're
21. Frosh on the court here.
Exactly, 21-20.
Molly Lecklider digging as usual.
That's gonna go out. And we're even again.
Yeah, what a game of beautiful little runs in the last 10 minutes.
Yep.
Well, this is what they expected here in Battle of the Bridge week, and especially in this gym, and they're getting it. Another good serve. Sung gets it. Nice little touch.
Did it go in? Barely. Tom Langer, I think, is going to challenge that. He was asking about that. He wants to know for sure.
Did it really clear the tape? Any part of that ball hits the tape, just like tennis, it's in.
And North with the lead.
Good block. And there's a good set there by Zeman and a big left hand.
Oh, what a save right there with the dig.
What a layout there. What a layout by Soljic. Sung with another good bump set. Oh, and another beautiful piece of touch, but it finds nothing but net in front of her and trickles to the floor, and it ties it up. After a great 5-goal run by South, we had a 4-goal run by the home team, and we're tied at 22.
See what I mean?
Setting it up like a bowling pin for 5, TK.
Yep, oh, no doubt about it.
Nice serve, finding its way down low. Good left hand, great left hand by Kaylee Simons.
And no effort at all, just got there and flicked her wrist and it went right over.
And it had so much topspin on it that it rolled right off the hand. And back to the home team, up by 1, serving at 23-22.
Titans up 1 with the serve, and this is a dangerous time for South.
And Summer St. Pierre, one of the 2 seniors, say that 10 times fast, consonants galore. And she does a little jump serve, and nothing to it, it sinks too rapidly.
So we're tied again at 23.
What a game, what a match. All right, teeing it up on the service line back there is Molly Lecklider, the great dig. Let's see what she's got on the service department. Little jump serve. Good bump there by number 3, St. Pierre.
Oh, and a big kill. That was Joyle, I think, wasn't it? Was it in? No, it wasn't in.
It was not.
It was out.
Went out. Boy, she thought she had it. We thought she had it.
She sure did.
Of course, we're looking from the back line here, Tom, so perception is everything at this point. So 24-23.
South for the win.
Game point. Joyle with the big hammer gets to the back line.
Oh!
Good dig. Way to dig it up. And wow, big layout effort there by Mia Soljic. Can't get it done this time.
Well, Soljic had moved back. She was out of position.
We are knotted at 24.
Soljic had moved back, was out of position, Rich, and then all of a sudden she saw the shot was going to her area, and she had to rush to get it.
Well, I'm glad you're 10 feet to my left. I couldn't see around the corner.
Yep.
Soljic with a good bump there, gets his way over the net, and they're looking to set a good touch, brings it to the middle. Now we got our back set there. Big hammer by Soljic. Nice way to dig it up there by the back liners for the Titans. And another terrific rally. Real well set up. Knuckleballs over across court.
That was going to go out.
Thought it was going out. What a dig after dig after dig, Tom. Another tip. Wow. Lecklider, she gets low in a hurry. Doesn't stay in. It does stay in. It's now 25-24.
And that was Sung, I think, wasn't it?
See, I can't see around the corner of the coaches here, Tom.
That was Sung from that side.
25-24 Panthers. Here we have another game point. And back to the trustworthy hands. This time, can't catch the serve.
Not Sung, but Sulkin. And Sung for North is back on the floor.
And she's not on the roster, number 4.
Oh! And that's it.
I'm going to say Petra Zubik.
South comes back to win, 26-24.
And that's Petra Zubik. She's on there. She's a swing player.
So the Panthers take the opening set. Gentlemen, I will go back to the other side so I can get a couple of north shots at the net, and then I'll come right around the other way.
Yep.
I'll be back before this second set is over.
Safe travels, TK. All right, folks, they're taking a couple-minute break here. Rich McDonough here on the call with Tom King for Nashua ETV. While the players take a break, we're going to do the same, and we'll see you on the other side of it. See you back here, everybody.
American, and then you come home and you're Honduran.
Totally relate to that. Like, it's like double personality kind of thing.
Well, welcome back here, folks, to the Battle of the Bridge. About the 6th or 7th installment in a very busy week. I'm Rich McDonough here with Tom King, who is on the other side of the court right now taking care of business. We have a great volleyball match here between North and South. First game was taken by the visitors, 26-24, in a game of runs, nip and tuck action, back and forth, great digs, great hustle to the back lines, some good serves, and some really good striking from our hitters. That was a very exciting game. If you're just tuning in, again, it was the Panthers taking the game one, 26-24. And as Tom and I were discussing at the very beginning, before we got started here, all signs lead to 4 or 5 in a potential 5-game match here. All right, so the visitors from Nashua South will start with the ball and start with the serve. Can't see who's on the back line serving. We're in the far corner here, folks. Looks like number 4, that's Petra Zubik. She's a swing player. She had the serve to win it in the first frame, and the serves to start it off 1-0 over the Titans in the frame 2 here. Oh, no, it went long. Excuse me, my bad. Okay, so serving for the Titans, excuse me, JoJo DeFasis, who had a real good first frame. Good set there for number 5. That's Morgan Gillis again. DeFossis keeps it alive. We got a player in the net there. And that one goes over to the visitors, so we're tied at 1-1. Kind of like we started. Even. The Titans went on a big 7-point run, and then Nashua South came charging back, and here they are with serve. And it's Mia Soljic. Can't find her way over or through the net, so that'll be 2-1 for the Titans. And back to serve is the ever-reliable Taylor Joyle. She is a junior, and she brought a lot of heat in the first frame. And she can't find it over the tape. So I see your tape and raise you 1. 2-2, and it goes back over to the visiting Panthers. They've got their purple pack in the far corner here from us. And to your left on the TV screen, that's our buddy Tim O'Neill on camera today. And I don't believe we have a disco ball anymore. We do. And that one goes to the Panthers as well after he fight it through the tape and can't get it back over into play. And it's 3-2 for the Purple Panthers early on in the second frame. Doing the service honors right now again is Morgan Gillis. She's one of the 5 seniors on this team. Ball goes straight up in the air. Looking to big left-handed hammer there is number 8, Kaylee Simons. She's had a good game so far. Great diving play by Caitlin Sung. She made a number of them in the first frame. Serve true to form right here. And that one's going to the home team, and Sung will walk to the end line where she will try her luck at serving. Very skillful on the layouts, very skillful on the run. She's a great athlete. Good knuckleball serve that floats down. Hard to control, but well controlled. Joyle digs it up, tries to get to the net, can't get it over, and that's another one, and it's 4-3 for the Purple Panthers. And they'll go back on serve. Joyle just couldn't get it where she needed to for her teammates to get that one over the net. And now serving for the Purple Panthers is Schubert. She had a great run earlier to bring her team tied and then into the lead, which pretty much forged the tail of the tape for the last 5 or 6 points of the first frame. And diving there, laying out is Soljic again. And there's Young with a reverse back set, bump set. Panthers get it to the tape. Big hammer by Soljic goes wide right. And that'll go back over with a point, and we're knotted at 4. And back on serve goes Ruby Zeman, the lone freshman in the lineup right now for the hometown Titans. And again, it is loud in this gym, always is, no matter whether it's basketball of any kind or volleyball. And that one has too much mustard on it. Zeman can't put it into the corner. She tried, but it just missed long, and it's 5-4 in favor of the Panthers. And back on serve goes Yvette Byron, who is a junior. Byron with the standing serve, and Sung digs it up, but she can't. It ricochets and rolls backward with too much underhanded spin. Almost looked like it caught an updraft and rolled outside back right near our booth over here, and that makes it 6-4 on the skill of a very good serve. One more time at it for her. Sung with a two-handed set, gets it over to corner with a bump shot that goes over. Easy setup here for the Panthers. You like the block though, and great dig up there by Zeman. She gets it up in the air, but it goes wide on the cross court. And that'll keep the run going for the Purple Panthers. It was knotted at 4, and now it is 7-4 on the strengths of some good serving by Yvette Byron. And just like tennis, when you serve and it's effective, it enables you to control the flow of the court and the ball. But that one's too much sauce on it, goes long, and back on serve, down 2, 7-5, are the hometown Titans, and into the capable hands of Kaylee Simons. Simons wearing number 8, she's on the back line, setting up for a jump serve with her left, and it knuckles in low. Good bump set there, a nice touch there by number 13, that's Elani Romero, can't find it over, and it ricochets off Romero, goes low, great dig. Sung digs it up again, and there goes with that big hammer left hand for Simons. But well handled, but it goes into the net. Purple Panthers drill it into the net, but the control came from Sung and the great setup by Kaylee Simons, and she goes back to the service line, down 7-6, just one goal. Simons with that big left, and it drops in a hurry. Can't get any sauce on it from right at the net is number 12, Mia Suljic for the Panthers. And on the strength of some really, really good play by Simons, we are knotted up at 7 in the second frame. Simons here comes with the left, another jump serve. Again with that beautiful sinker action. She is feeling it. And on a 4-point run on the strength of her serves and some great play inside by Kaylin Sung. And that one just has a little too much juice on it. It sails long, but a nice 4-goal run at the hands of Kaylee Simons, who did her darndest and got her team knotted up at 8 after being down 3. So serving for the Panthers now, Molly Lecklider, great digger, as we've said. Good set there by the lone freshman Zeman. Too much mustard on it by Joyle, and it sails long and right, trying for the cross-court corner. Can't find it, and it's 9-8 for the visiting Purple Panthers. Back on the serve again is Lecklider, and it's a great knuckleballing. That one found the floor in a hurry. That was a fantastic serve, hard to judge. Everybody in the gym thought it was going out of bounds, and then it just caught a downdraft, and down it goes. 2-goal lead all of a sudden after it was tied up. Lecklider with that nice jump serve, way too strong, way too far. Add 1 for the hometown, and it's 10-9, and back on service are the Titans. Big, tall Haley Moroff going to the service line, number 10, and she has a jump serve with the right hand, trying for the corner, and she finds it. What a beautifully placed ball, and it's 10-10. That was an expert serve. And she is but a sophomore, folks. There's a lot of good youth movement in place for the Titans here. Some terrific coaching, some energy on this whole team and in the gym. Moroff with the right hand again, finds a way with pace to the back line. And a tough shot, but a big strike, really big strike from Mia Suljic. That went on a line drive, and just like a beautiful sinker, found the corner about a foot inside. It looked like it was headed for the back line of the basketball court. Nothing doing. That was a great strike. All right, 11-10 for the visiting Panthers. And back to the service line goes Petra Zubik, who came in and gave some good minutes. But this one goes too far, and we're not at 11 again. We've been 4-4, 8-8, 11-11 in a back and forth second frame here at Nashua North in the ongoing Battle of the Bridge. JoJo DeFossis with the serve. Good back set there, and a big hammer. Big hammer by Mia Suljic. She's got that long arms, and it hits the tape. And back it goes to the Purple Panthers after a point by Suljic. That was no doubt about it. That was moving 80 miles an hour. And back to the service line for the Panthers goes Suljic. She rewards herself. Here she comes with the serve. Nice jump serve that finds its way deck in a hurry. That was a beautifully placed serve, beautiful trajectory, and they take the lead by 2 at 13-12. Midway through our second frame, possibly 5. Whoever gets to 3 first is the rule. And we got a timeout on the floor. So some good work there by Mia Suljic, who is a very, very fine player for Coach, Langer. And, you know, she has a ticker tape of stats this season, and she's but a junior. So Coach Langer is going to be delighted to have her back, and obviously delighted to have her kind of leading the way through the rest of the season. Both teams knotted up. They're chasing each other as we said to start the game, South is at 4-2. North is at 5-2. And South and North are right behind each other in the standings accordingly. And at 20 points and 16. They're chasing Londonderry, Concord, Hollis, Brookline, Goffstown, Dover, and Bedford, with Bedford and Dover both at 6-0. And they have some big games coming up. All right, so rejoining the action, we got the South Panthers visiting. They're up 13-11 after taking the first frame, 26-24. Rich McDonough and Tom King for Nashua ETV here at a great Battle of the Bridge match between two evenly matched teams. Good bump set there. It's got to go over. And an easy set. Little low for the kill, for the spike, but they handled it well. Two blockers in place, can't get it over. And we have body into the net. And that's a point for the hometown Titans. That'll make it 13-12. Back to serve comes Taylor Joyle, who also is a junior and one of the leaders on this team. Summer St. Pierre comes off. In her rotation, she did a real good job out there, as she did in the first frame. All right, good save by Joyle. Handled pretty well, and good block over there by number 13, Amaya Gordon. Sophomore, again, part of that youth movement Tom and I have been discussing most of the game. Lots of things to like for both coaches going on, particularly the energy on both teams. And you can hear it in the background. Seeing eye ball goes over the tape. Joyle, little bump. There we go, what a great play. It rolled not where they wanted to, ideally at the net, but it trickles over and down to the deck. And the Titans take back the lead, 14-13. Heck of a second frame in this match so far. Joyle back on the serve with a heavy-handed right. That sails long. That one does go to the backside of the basketball court key, and it turns over with a point to Nashua South. And it's 14-14 with Morgan Gillis serving away. What a decision at the last moment by Caitlin Sung. It looked like it might go down, but she pulled out at the last second, goes along, and Sung goes to serve, having just taken a point for her team. That was fantastic. They're up 15-14. See what Sung has to do with her serve. Excellent long, deep serve, handled well by Nashua South. Good block at the net there, and they got to punch it over. Joyle handles it. A nice little back set, and the freshman, Ruby Zeman, punches it down. Pretty well handled, and a good lefty at the net there by good old number 8 Simons, and she gets it to drop. And that makes it 16-4. What a rally, 16-14. And we got Sung going back to the service line. Big running start, hits the tape, but finds its way down and over. And ruled it on the deck. And that is a point. It gets too low, too much English on the ball to handle, and it's 17-14. And Sung is becoming a El Destructo show right now, getting her team back in the driver's seat. Big left hand by Haley Hicks. Too much, sails long. And Sung continues her great run, both on the floor and at the service line, and it's 18-14 after the hometown team was down a couple. Sung with that patented serve. It goes way long this time. Good judgment there on the back line by Mia Soljic, who showed a lot of good judgment all night long and all season long. And that'll make it 18-15, but a 6-point run by the hometown Titans puts them up by 3, 2/3 of the way through frame number 2. And back at the service line goes Schubert. She's had herself a real good match so far, and she's got that lefty cranking it up. Good placement there, but Joyle is right there waiting for it. Pretty good block there at the net by number 18, Paige Ouellette. Gets it in play. No net rule there, nothing doing. Umpires right there. Big, strong hit, probably going out, but played by the Panthers, and it rolls off the bump set and rolls over. Big time right hand by Haley Moroff. Haven't called her name in a while. but every time we had, she's doing something good. And she cracks up the 19th point for the hometown Titans, and that makes it a 4-goal lead once again as they go back on the serve. Check that, excuse me. They changed that one, 18-16. And hometown fans are not happy about that. They'd already put points on the board, but erase them they do, and it's 18-16. Service goes right into the net. Not enough mustard on it for Schubert this time, and back on serve goes the freshman Ruby Zeman, number 2. And she is playing like an upperclassman and doing a terrific, terrific job for Coach Fitzgibbons. Good serve, gets low, and a big right hand by Lechleiter. And a big left is too far. And chalk up another one for the visiting Panthers. Well, Nashua North was already counting the points, but it was just a little too far. Couldn't make the tape. 19-17. Tom King said earlier he likes it when whoever gets the 20 the first time is in the driver's seat. Doesn't always happen, of course. Good rally developing here. Good set by the freshman Zeman. And it can't make it. And it's another one for the visiting Panthers. And sticking with the serve is Yvette Byron here, 19-18. Couldn't see what the refs called there. But nobody likes it in the home gym. The coach doesn't like it. The fans sure don't like it. They're all wearing pink for Barbie and raising cancer awareness. But knotted at 19 we are. Theme of the day is a game of runs and a game of ties. And maintaining serve is Yvette Byron, who's a junior. And she lines it up. She's been doing a set serve, both feet on the ground. That one knuckles long. Sung runs it down, and bumping it over the net is number 10. That's Haley Moroff. She's done a bunch of good things. Too much, too low for Taylor Joyle to handle. Very nice placement by South there, and they take the lead back 20-19. And we'll see if Tom King's crystal ball is correct again. And we got a timeout on the court. At 20-19, the visiting Purple Panthers here at Nashua North in yet another installment of the ever exciting battles of the bridge. It's a week-long battle of the bridge. You had field hockey on Tuesday. You had double headers in soccer with JV boys and the varsity girls and boys. And then, we had JV volleyball that preceded this game right here. And I caught the last 2 frames of it, and it was exciting. Back and forth, back and forth. Hometown crowd loving what they saw as they pulled it out 15-12 in the 3rd frame. All right, about 10 seconds before we rejoin the action here at Nashua North. And it is 20-19 for the visitors, Purple Panthers. And serving once again for Nashua South is Yvette Byron, number 2. Yvette does the standing serves, and it gets right over the tape, gets down, good bump there, good bump. And a big left hand, it's too far away, just too far away for Kaylee Simons. They couldn't get it close enough to the net to take advantage of her strengths or the front line straights. That's tough from the back line. Can you get the ball down? Very difficult to do. It sails out. And that's yet another point for us, coming right at us. That was yet another point for the Panthers. And all of a sudden it's 22-19, and they're staring at game point if they can get a couple points going here. And Byron with another good serve. Sung digs it up. Nice time to get a back set there. Good block at the net for the Panthers. Couldn't get it down though. And here comes the hammer. A beautiful dig up by Joyle. Ricochets, can't control it is Rubesh, and that's another point for the Panthers, and we're at 23-19 after they looked down, and it looked like the Titans were going to start putting together an epic run. And Byron continues serving very well. Run down by Joyle there. Good job. They get it over the net with their backs to the net. We've seen that a couple times today. Sung sets it over. Back set way left. It has to be a touch. A push right over the net. Joyle gets down and dirty. Makes a nice play. Finds its way over the center of the net. Big hammer, as usual, coming. That is our friend number 12, Mia Soljic. She has done it time and time again with that big right-handed cannon and going cross court. And it was too hot to handle for the hometown Titans, and all of a sudden it's game point. 24-19, folks. Two people going after it there. Pretty decent set for the big left. Can't do it, and it does hit the floor. Too much to handle. Had a little top spin going in, which ended up causing knuckleball spin going forward. And maybe a gasp of life here in the second set here for the hometown Titans. And back to the service line goes Simons. She takes that left, bangs it way too long, way too hot, and it finds its way nowhere but out of bounds over the end line. And that's a point, and that is the set for the visiting Purple Panthers. Too much on that one. And they salvage out of a great run. They turn one into their own, turn the tables, and make it 25-20 in set two. So they are up 2-0, and one more will do it for the visitors in the Battle of the Bridge. The kids are taking a good break, much deserved, on the sidelines here at Nashua North. We're going to do the same here for Nashua ETV. I'm Rich McDonough and Tom King, with the whole gang, and we'll see you on the backside of this break.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Nashua North here. Rich McDonough for Nashua ETV. I'm here with my partner, Tom King. We are watching a really, really excellent volleyball match, North versus South, Tom.
But there's one difference. South has Soljic and North doesn't.
South has Soljic.
Just like last night, South had Somorostro and North didn't.
Yeah.
It's the one player on a team. If you're lucky to have that one player that can make a difference with 90% of the other teams.
Time and time again, she willed her team into a point.
Yep, no doubt about it.
And boy, she's got a real hammer when she strikes that ball.
Oh man, does she ever.
All right, North is starting us out. They're down 2-0, but they've been nip and tuck in every game until South made one important run in each of the first two frames. And as Tom noted, Soljic, I had her circled. The other game maker there is Lecklider for South. But the hometown starts it out 1-0 on the strength of some good play by JoJo DeFosses. We called her name a bunch of times tonight. She's got a good touch on that right-hand serve and rotates into the front line where she can get a set or a little pop right over the top.
This is all about survival now, right? For Nashua North. I mean, they don't want to get swept in this thing.
Wow, what a play.
Unbelievable.
What a play by DeFosses and then Zeman to get that ball over. Just hustle, hustle, hustle. And here comes the Joyle hammer.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's too hard, too long.
That one just out.
She probably should have taken something off of that because the corner was pretty clean.
She's had problems from that left end.
Well, she's got that big right-handed swing.
Oh, man.
All right, way too much on that serve for Soljic.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of unforced errors here right now.
All right, and Joyle goes to the service line. See whether she does a set or a jump. She's got that nice float when it works. But she's both feet on the ground, and it goes into the tape. All right, so tack one on, make it 2-2. And back on serve go the Purple Panthers.
Well, the points, every point's huge now, right? If you're North, because you're down 2-0.
And I tell you, when you're serving, you don't mind having a Morgan Gillis there. That has a bit of a knuckleball.
Right to Rich McDonough, who
Coach
handles
Mac.
it. Handles it nicely. Clean handle by Rich
See what
McDonough.
happens when I don't have to wear a chest protector?
That's it.
All right, 3-2. That was an expert serve. She made me look good, was Morgan Gillis. She gets it back, takes it back to the service line. Good old number 5, one of the seniors on this team, a real leader.
3-sport athlete.
Yep. That's a knuckleballer, but get low is Joyle there.
Oh, nice
beautiful
tip.
touch and a great layout by Soljic.
Keeping it alive is South, and they get it to the right
And
player.
I think that just goes a little wide. Big
Oh,
hammer.
wow,
Soljic
that
can't
was-
drop it.
I would have liked to seen that. That looked from this angle, maybe it might have gotten tape, but I can't tell.
I was watching the line from minute 1, and
Wow.
I think they made the right call there. I'll tell you though, Soljic, there's no component of this game that she doesn't own, Tom. And that was just way too strong from a strong player, Sung.
Unforced error, and unforced errors are really hurting the Titans right now.
They are. 4-3, back on serve, go Purple Panthers. Well, I'm gonna watch the 1-2 punch of Soljic here and Lecklider.
They are tough, aren't they?
I mean, what a bookend, you know? You got all the low defensive action and then just the powerful offense. But nobody lays out but like Soljic. What a nice touch there by number 10, that's Morhoff. Big
Right.
hammer shot there.
From the
big
back
strike.
line by Soljic.
Sung with a nice bump set that goes back corner cross court. Nice attack there. Up, can't get the touch, goes into the net,
Yep.
and it rolls to the ground. That was Reddy had that teed up and just couldn't get it to get over the fence, as it were, and back into the service line for Zeman. The lone Frosch on the court.
And we're tied at 4. Yep, tied at 4. It's going to be a, feel it out for the first
I feel like we've had
10.
a 4-4 tie in all 3 sets.
Yeah, I think so.
And that one went way too long. That was about a foot out.
But the key in that on the set, North up 18-14.
What a run.
And they lose, they get outscored 11-2.
Well, and Yvette Byron had herself a run at the service line. Good bump and a nice set there. Here comes Jovel. Nice placement, had to dig there.
Ooh,
And
that's a
two-handed
catch.
block punch.
They got lucky on that. I think that was a catch. They got
Arguably,
lucky. That was very good. But North will take it, boy. They need it. They're
right
up
in
6-4.
front of the official.
Yep,
I see what you mean, though. It was a little bit of a push.
yep.
Nice little set. Tees it up there for Moroff. Good control. Gets some blockers on the front line. Finds its way over the net. And what a dig up there. And it drops to the court.
What a play
Finds
by
the roof.
Sung. Oh, Sung just
Sung.
saves that point.
How many times have we said that today, Tom?
Exactly.
It is 7-4 in
But
a
here,
hurry.
here's the thing, Rich. When you're
Yes,
up
sir.
2-0 in a volleyball match, you want to put your foot down, right?
We do.
And South right now not doing it. They're down 7-4.
That rule goes for backyard barbecues as well, TK.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Good handle, good punch right there. A little bit of a push there, but Moroff finds a way, rolls over some knuckles. Lecklider sets it up, and it rolls over the net. What a great dig up there by Simons. She keeps doing it over and again. Another beautiful rally. Big hammer finds the
That's
right
it.
hand. Simons finds it, punches it up, and Jovel, and sets it right up for the block by
Joyle,
Reddy.
yep, Joyle needed a little bit more. There's not a lot of kill up front for North. They are winning on digs and service aces and unforced errors. That's how they do it. That's
Yeah,
how they're scoring.
I think she was counting on a ricochet there. 7-5, nevertheless. And back to the line goes Byron. She had a great run last time. Jovel just aims it right at the back line there, the backside. I couldn't see who got a hold of it. I think it was Michaela Schubert, yeah. And ricochets off her. Give a point to the Titans and makes it 8-5 with old reliable Kaylee Simons, number 8, taking serve. And she does that nice jump with her left. Got a great left hand. Joyle punches it up. We got a set there by,
ooh, downward hit.
Just babied it. She
downward
babied it.
hit, yep.
Yep, she had a nice set there from Zeben. Couldn't make it. She just didn't put enough juice into it.
But see, their points, Rich, are not coming up right at the net, right? They're not getting a lot of kills and a lot of points that way.
They're getting backline points.
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, you know, Suljic over there has got a dominating right hand.
All right, let's see where she is right now.
All right, 8-6.
Is she on there? Is she going to serve? No, she's not the server. Oh,
she's talking to the
she's
official.
talking to the official, called her over. So let's see what that's all about.
I like that little handshake they got.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? 8-6.
All right, Lecklider going on the serve. Hard right hand, ever-present Sung is there to handle it. It's got to get over, and it does find its way over. Good bump set and a set. Oh, a block, and it ricochets right and on the Titans side.
Wow.
All right. That closes it to 8-7. Lecklider again with the serve. She's got a good serve. It's a problematic angle for many teams. And it goes right over our heads in the corner.
Just like that, we're 8-8.
Gives Tim O'Neill a chance to film us instead.
Right.
Tim O'Neill is always doing a great job on the camera for us. All right, we're knotted up at 8. We were knotted at 4, now we're knotted at 8. And Lecklider can't get that one to get over.
That's a block. That's a set as a coach. You say, or serve as a coach. You say, what are you doing?
I think it just hit the heel of her hand.
It
and
did,
went down.
It was a complete mishit.
She's a terrific player. All right, another terrific player is Haley Moroff, number 10. Probably the longest, tallest, but
and
just too much mustard.
And longest was right there, because that was long.
All that centrifugal force.
And now we are even at 9, Rich McDonough, and we're almost at the 10-point mark. So let's see. I mean, this is all, again, now we're playing Survivor, right? Playing Survivor for Nashua North. They're down 2-0.
And here comes Petra Zubik. She surprised us with that swing player entry into the game in the first quarter. We got her down, first frame. But Petra knocks it way too far, the sophomore from Nashua South. Chalk up another point for the Titans, and it's 10-9. Well, we kind of expected these back and forth games, Tom.
We did, but South has got staying power down the stretch because they're getting kills up front.
Look at that big swing.
Yeah.
I tell you, Suljic can really play this game. And DeFossis in there to back up. Good set there for a big hammer. And that too long. Didn't look like it from this angle.
No, I know it.
All right, so there's a point
and now
for
the Titans up 11-9.
11-9.
I don't believe South is
that one
led in
knuckled
this
off.
set.
I think she didn't intend it, but that knuckled right, and that's going to sail long.
Yeah, that was Suljic with a big hit.
Yeah, she's a strong athlete, but that was too much strength.
Yeah, too much air underneath it.
All right, and a couple-point deficit has become a 3-point lead.
Well, Titans haven't had this kind of lead since 18-14 in the last set.
All right, and JoJo puts it over the net. Have to pump it up, and that's too many hits, and it stays this side. And that's 13-9 now for the hometown Titans. We're having some luck with JoJo DeFossis. If you're the Titans crowd, all in their Barbie pink. Lots of raising awareness for pediatric cancer this week, which can't do anything but love that effort from the kids. And one trickle short of the net again.
Boy, this is nice run right here.
And with JoJo
with DeFossis serving.
She got to go to Vegas with that luck. All right, it's 14-9. Hometown team putting their foot on the accelerator here, and we got a timeout
by
on the
South. I was
floor
wondering
by
when
South.
Langer would call timeout. So
Yeah, that's
said-
a 1 minute in high school volleyball.
I said to Nate Mazerow, wouldn't you love to have Tom Langer as your center? He is huge.
Center in
Big,
football.
big guy. No, basketball.
I'm talking
Big,
center in
big.
football.
Well, he could do that too. He could be. Actually, I don't want him on a defensive line. I want him just running right in and putting his hands up.
I wish Mike McDonough had somebody that size at center.
He
Keep the
needs,
dogs
yeah,
off.
no kidding, huh? I know it.
He was a
You
heck
know,
of a game Saturday night. It really was.
football, you give me a good offensive line, I'll give you a winning team. I think that's the most important position on offense in football is offensive line.
Look who BG graduated last year. That was a heck of a line.
That was a great line.
Yeah. All right, well, we got heck of a line, the service line, that is. It's been kind to JoJo DeFasis.
Up 14-9, 5-0 run by Nashua North.
DeFasis right to Leckleiter. Leckleiter's always there. What a handle!
Oh! Sun tries to fist it over, and instead she fisted into the net.
Two great digs there.
And that ends that run.
Ruby Zeman playing well beyond her freshman year here, Tom. All right, and there's 14-10. That kills a, 6-point run, excuse me. Way too much juice. Tom King handles that one deftly at the cinder block wall. That's how far that one
It's all
traveled.
about the hands.
That's from all the barbecue work at the Tompound.
Yep.
All right, 15-10. We got Joyle at the service line off of her feet this time. Nice knuckleball, top spin, ricochets off of Suljic's fist. And now it's a 6-point lead.
Yeah, we're coming up to a big spot in the match because North, if they can survive, you know, and there's always a letdown, I think, when you're up 2-0. But if North can survive this, they're going to get some momentum out of this.
I agree. Oh, good run there, but nothing doing for Paige Gillette. Just too far to go, and she's tall, so she had way too low to go down and make any kind of good contact.
9-9, and the Titans are on an 8-1 run.
17-10, folks, in frame 3. It's do or die for the hometown.
Ooh, they let that go.
Soljic once again with
Caught
the big swing.
Caught Joyle flat-footed.
Flat-footed, and everybody was on the seams, whether right and left, nobody in the middle. All right, so 17-11, hometown Titans on top. Back to the service line goes Morgan Gillis, and she pumps it too far, trying to go cross court at Joyle.
Yeah, we're going to go 3-1 here,
I'll tell you, Joyle
2-1 here.
2-1.
We're going to go 2-1.
We're 18-11. Prognostication.
Yep.
The great Karnak. How do we rename you?
It'll go to the Kingnack.
And a seeing eye ball trickles over and down to the deck.
How about that, huh?
Boy, Sung has made it happen all night long. Terrific athlete and player. 19-11, 8-point lead. Pretty deep in the third frame here, folks. Kingnack. That's a nice touch there, but it sets up a bump set for Moroff.
And
she
Moroff with a
doesn't
kill.
waste this opportunity.
One of their few kills at the net, and they got one, and it's 20-11. And I think Tom Langer is thinking, okay, let's get ready. Let's regroup and get ready for set number 4.
Yeah, and it's a term of the game, kill, but last time, you remember, she babied it when she had the kill opportunity, and I know she was probably thinking, no way this time. Sung back to the serve, heavy right-handed serve. Ricochets wide, finds itself in the tape in the stands.
Wow, this is one heck of a run.
What a run, 21-11 now. Wasn't it
9-9.
9-9?
9-9, and it
8-8,
is a
4-4,
12-2 run.
And we got another timeout.
Yep.
Again, 1 minute timeout in high school volleyball. And I tell you, there is a lot of energy on in the Titans huddle right now, TK.
There sure is, and we'll take this opportunity to let you know, don't forget about the Battle of the Bridge football on Friday night at 6:30 kickoff here on ETV.
Should be a great game.
That should be a fantastic battle.
And what's the big story underneath was last year's score, right?
Yeah, 47 zip.
Yeah. People graduate, but memories stick around.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. Back to the service line goes Sung. She's been on a roll here, folks, whether in the court, digging it up, and at the service line. Good hard serve.
Good hard serve with a running start.
Yep, and Lecklider, she's been doing it all game long down low, and she rails one. Big right-handed swing.
Yeah, keep that in mind if you're North for the probably soon to be fourth set.
Yeah, whether it's this game
right.
or the
keep
next
it
set.
away from her if you can.
Boy, she's pint-sized, but that was a heck of a kill.
Yeah.
All right, back on the service line is Michaela
Long
Schubert.
distance play.
She's got that lefty. Nice bump set there. And a big right hand by Moroff. She isn't forgetting that baby one. And here comes the freshman Zeman, handled well by the Panthers. Joyle getting down low. Reddy getting up there top. Nice bump set there. Knuckles its way over and back to the back line. Zeman, nice handle. Big swing with the right hand.
Wow.
Boy, outside right with the big right hand swing, goes cross court and down. That finds its way off some knuckles and onto the deck, and it's 10 points again, 22-12. And Zeman gets rewarded by going to the back line to serve. Really good freshman here for Coach Fitzgibbons, Tom.
Now she's got a young team, you know, only 2 seniors, and she's got to develop these kids, and that's the way you win. Draft and develop, right, Rich?
Draft and
develop.
And maybe one day you get to sign your what?
Your was it not NIL?
Nashua letter of intent?
Yeah.
Oh, and South gets to control that one with the net. A little bit of bad luck. All right, 22-13. Back to the service line goes Yvette Byron. She's had good success from there.
Yeah, but we haven't seen a South run in this game.
Nope. Sung has had the answer time and time again, and Moroff has upped her game. Too much, too close.
Yeah, she hurt her hand too. She went with a one-handed tap, didn't work.
Yeah, Rubesh had to come
Probably
from way too far away.
The play there for her was to set it, right?
Well, she was on the third hit.
Yeah, that's right, she was.
And Sung, so reliable. Look at the square, the way she's so square when she bump sets.
And
Great.
she set up that whole thing.
Yep, ends up in Joyle's hands right where she likes it. Close enough to the net, but with her length, she can really get the hammer on it.
This will be interesting to see in that fourth set how that goes, right? How strong does South come out in that fourth set?
You're not putting the cart ahead of the horse?
No, 23-14, okay. I don't see it. The way North's playing in this set, no.
Yeah. All right, back to the service goes Simons. And down it goes, and back one over. What do we got? Game point here, folks.
Yep.
Could not get that one to work.
Set point for the Titans.
And Simons, I think you like her serving the ball here.
Yep,
She's had a good
too.
game with that left all game long. All match long, excuse me. Good bump set there. Great
what a block
there by Moroff.
Moroff
has raised her game, Tom King.
Yep,
Moroff has raised her game.
And she gets that little tap. And that's it, 25-14. Wow.
And we are at 2-1 for the visiting Purple Panthers in the Battle of the Bridge.
North survives in set number 3.
By taking command in that, basically the second half of that frame, Tom.
Did they ever.
All right, we got a few-minute break. The kids are going to take one. We're going to take one, too. Rich McDonough and Tom King for everybody here at Nashua TV. We will see you on the other side. Thanks for joining, everybody.
Because of you, I feel not alone in this world. And you let me know that it only takes one person to make you feel wanted.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Nashua North. Yet another installment of the Battle of the Bridge week. It's been a great week. Rich McDonough and Tom King here with you. And we've got a great match going, TK, yeah?
2-1 in favor of Nashua South, but they just dropped set number 3. They had a chance to sweep and didn't do it. 25-14. It's so hard to sweep when you got 2 evenly matched teams.
They looked for a while like they might be en route.
Yeah, but not.
3 players for North really found their rhythm. Moroff, Young, and Joyle.
North had a 7-4, 8-5 lead in that third set. Then it was 9-9. Then they just went on a big run and outscored them the rest of the way by 16-5.
And Kaylee Simons at the service line was
and
really lights out.
So was DeFossis.
All right, and there's the first point of the set.
Shot from that left side. That left side has given North problems, the left outside hitting. And they were right on the line, just outside the line with that kill attempt. 1-0 in favor of South, an unforced error.
Our executive director, Petey Pete's got me doing the scoreboard for the TV here too now.
Oh, really? You got to go? My goodness.
Wow. And I'm using my fingers already. There's another, that's a great serve. How about that knuckleball sinker? Floating serve there.
And already South is up 2-0. And if you're North, if you're Nicole Fitzgibbons, you know it's a game of momentum, but you don't want to let that door open too wide.
I'll tell you, Petra Zubik has come in and done some good work for Coach. All right, Joyle taps it over. Setting up the big Soljic hammer. Can't find it, though. Good set at the tape. Dug up well by Olette. Good block. They close that out, but couldn't get it down. Joyle ricochets it off a blocker, and down we go. And North gets its first point of the 4th stanza. And down 2-1.
Will my prediction come true that we go 5?
You're good, Tom. JoJo DeFos is back to the service line. She has a set serve there.
Now, North cannot afford unforced errors like they had on that first point. They cannot do that.
Soljic.
Ooh, there's Soljic. Boy, I tell you. She just whacks it. (3-1).
It's not updated.
Oh, let's see what the rule was. Little catch. There. Yep, a catch. So it's 4-1. South up 4-1. That's not a good start. That's not the start you want if you're North. Here comes DJ PDP. He's right back here to help you out.
Well, I've got 4-1.
That's what I have. That's what the board has. 4-1. And now it's 5-1 after a kill over the middle of the court. South with a big start to this 4th and could be final set. Who knows? If I'm Nicole Fitzgibbons, you try to use your timeouts wisely, but you don't want this to get out of hand. And it does right there as a Titan slips on the floor. DeFossis, I believe, slipped. And now it's 6-1 in favor of the Titans.
What a run, TK.
Wow, this is the start that you wanted if you were South, and it's now 7-1.
Well, I'll tell you, Soljic is diabolical on all areas of the court. That was an impossible to return serve.
And she's still at it. Let's see what happens. She's got him lunging.
Joyle with some good touch there, but well handled on the back line.
Yeah, Soljic with the back line hit.
Lecklider again.
One-handed dig.
All right, yep. Sung is smart. She knows when to put it over.
Yep.
There's a good bump set. Second set. Here we go. Back set. And a big cross court, but way too much one more time.
Boy, 8-1. If I'm Nicole Fitzgibbons, I don't know. How much further do I go? Nope, she's going to do it right now. Yep, timeout here.
Had to happen.
Boy, you do not want to start out flat against this South team because Soljic is the kind of player that thrives on momentum with her ability to just hammer the ball. So we'll see if this stays the way it is.
I mean, when she gets going, you can almost see her say, "It's my turn." You know, I
exactly.
got this.
Yeah, she was quiet in that last set.
But she lays out for the ball to dig,
Yeah.
and even just to lay out with a pancake, and then she can serve, she can hammer it on the strike, she can go cross court, down low. She's got the whole package. Boy, what a great run there by the visitors.
Now the timeout is what you take to disrupt that momentum and get your kids settled down. Let's see how it works for Nicole Fitzgibbons here.
All right, Soljic back to the serve. This one puts a little less heat on it. Bit of a push there, not called.
Big dig.
Lecklider, big, beautiful setup,
out.
and it's just too much muscle for Haley Hicks.
Yep.
Also looked like she caught the inside of her fist, so it ricocheted to her right. All right, and back to the service line goes Taylor Joyle.
And now we are at 8-2.
I think Joyle and Maroff and Young really got to assert themselves. Same thing with Simons.
Can't have the errors. Can't have the unforced errors.
Simons in the front line
Nice
right
tap.
now. Good reach, nice strike. Young right there, and it rolls real wide. And Zeman is able to control it, put it toward the back line, free. Pretty nice touch there, but a nice set. One more set coming. Simons with the left. We knew it was coming. Nicely
Watch
handled
out
on the
here,
back line by
Soljic.
Soljic. Good block.
What'd she do?
Got in.
That wasn't Soljic. That was the other side. So that was number 18.
Oh, Let, yeah.
Yep.
She got into the net. All right,
So,
that makes it 8-3. That kills a run, though.
That does.
And Joyle goes back to the service line. Front line right now for North is not tall, but they are very athletic. Good set right there. Joyle handles it at the backside. And a bump set there, and she's got to get it over and deep, and she does. Good set by North. All right, great block. I'll tell you.
That was great net play by North as they were able to just stop that. And all of a sudden, that timeout worked wonders. 8-4.
Well, Amaya Gordon and Simons really closed out for a block there. Did not let anything through.
So we got a Titan run.
Was she over the net? Flirting with it.
Yeah, they did not call it. I thought she was, but they didn't call it. And stay, take it if you got it.
She had a little bit of guilt on the face, but no call. And just like that, it's 8-5, TK.
8-5.
Nice serve.
Oh,
That's another
man.
Lecklider that she's built for that. Great hammer. Joyle getting low and mean. That's the way to go. Here comes Young. She punches it over. And it's a knuckleballer. Goes down to the deck. And the run continues.
And Sung with a nice dig right there to start that. And the run is 8-6 now, boy.
Remember that, TK. The timeout was at 8-1. It is now
8-1,
8-6.
now 8-6.
Coach Fitzgibbons with the time. That's a beautiful
8-7.
serve.
Nothing comes easy in the Battle of the Bridge.
It was just in a seam where three players had to look at each other and who has it, I don't know. And it was too little too late when it was down to the deck. Nice serve by Joyle. Here she goes again, right at Lecklider.
Boom.
Nice touch. You could see the touch
touch.
prepping. And Sung's got to knock it over. Nice little touch there. And they can do a bump set if they want to. And here comes.
That was Soljic with a hit.
Soljic thought she had it.
Yep.
Good block there.
She's on the back line.
Oh, what touch.
Oh, that was number 5.
Beautiful touch by Morgan Gillis.
Yep, Gillis. That's her number, I think, in every sport is 5, and we should have known that, and now it's 9-7.
Wow. Basketball, lacrosse.
Nope,
Game of
basketball,
runs.
basketball, softball, yeah.
You name
For
it.
Gillis, it's softball, basketball, and volleyball.
That's got to go over. Block doesn't count as a hit. unless you're on the beach. Big swing.
Oh, that was Soljic. Soljic with a big hit.
Couldn't play that. She's feeling it again. And Gillis has been very good from the service line tonight.
Oh, look at that serve. Just knuckled it.
That was too long, too big a right-hand swing by Simons.
Boy, what a game of runs, huh? What an unbelievable momentum.
I tell you, had Simons let that serve go, I'll bet you that was out, but she had to make a judgment call, which is a good serve. Joyle gets low, punches it up. Set, looking for the touch. One hand by Reddy. Nice job. Back set for the freshman. Too far.
Man.
So a 7-goal run for the hometown has turned into a 4-goal run.
It was 8-7, now it's a 4-0 run for North. They're up 12-7, they got a 5-point lead.
Here you go.
Boom. Nice save right there.
Nice handle there by Zubik.
Yep. Reddy with a nice dig. Get it over the net. Nice block.
And
no.
That was smart volleyball.
That was.
Amaya Gordon saw Reddy was up already too early and couldn't get any power. And she zinged it right at her hands. And the block was kind of limp-wristed at that point.
All right.
8 points now for the hometown. It's 12-8. Sung serving and goes way too long. 13-8. I think they needed 2 or 3 there, Tom.
They needed a run. And now let's see who serves for Nashua South.
It is Michaela Schubert again.
Yep. I love that bounce. She really is intense when she
hammers
gets up
like a kicker.
I know.
NFL.
Yep. Boom.
There's Zeman with a good right hand.
Yep.
Nice hitter out there on the side. Zeman with a touch after she went hammer. That was good, but good handle there. Is the third time the charm? No, too much backline. Soljic is too savvy back there. Seeing eye ball goes over the tape, and a good set there by DeFasis. And what a dig up there by Lecklider.
Yeah,
and this time.
But then she hits it out.
That was a heck of a rally, TK.
It was, but you know what, Lecklider? She should have let the ball go. I think it was going to go out. It would have been a point for South, and now North still clinging. Staying alive, 13-9, they trail.
All right, Zeman, she was closing it out for the set in the last time, but let's see how she does this time. Gets it to the back line to Alette. And Lecklider whiff.
What a save.
And keeping it in play very nicely there was Rubesh. Too low.
They have that miscommunication right in the center. That's cost them a couple of times, and it cost them there.
And that left 3 on one seam and 3 on the other, and nobody home.
South has led this entire set. They're up 14-9 with a chance now. They're 11 points away from a win in the Battle of the Bridge.
Zeman with a nice back set. Too much heat.
Out.
I tell you, Simons is such a strong athlete. She's got to work on taking a little mustard
what's the
off
call
of
on that? Langer wants to know. They give it to North, do they? Yes, they do, 14-10. At some point.
Nobody's happy about the way that one
No,
developed.
exactly.
All right, so Kaylee Simons, excellent athlete for North, goes to the service line. She's been good all night. Nice trajectory right there, sinker. But
bang.
Big hammer coming down the pipe. That was number 13, Alani Romero. I haven't called her too much.
No, not at all, I know it.
But she's a strong athlete there. That was a terrific shot, too much to handle. And it's 15-10. You know, North gets themselves a serve after a great rally, and back it goes. And Lecklider back to the service line. She's had a good night from there.
She has.
Good night all over the floor.
The libero with a chance to really kind of make it get her on a run here, and it would put North
That
in
might
a
twist
real
its way out.
difficult. Yeah, it does. Unforced errors. Again, the Titans can't survive those. They're down 16-10.
Yeah, St. Pierre was in the right position, but it ricocheted off of, I think, her left thumb.
Yeah.
All right, back goes Lecklader. That's a nice serve. Had some weird pace on it.
North's
But
gonna.
nice set cross court. It's too much,
Ooh.
but Lecklader dives at one she didn't need to get, I think.
Yeah, I think she could have let that go, don't you?
Yeah.
So it's now 16-11. North staying alive.
Just an incredible whip hand-eye reaction type of athlete. And
It's got to be Soljic time pretty soon. She's got to take this thing over for South and she's on that spot. She's not up front. She's on the back line still.
And Moroff can't convert.
Doesn't need to. They don't need it right now. You get those unforced errors,
Yeah, and she rotates out.
and
for
they just
Libero,
kill you.
And Sung comes back in. All right, Sung's got to be active beyond belief in this frame right here.
Rich McDonough, once we get to 20,
Yes, sir.
I'll have to make my way down the other side if it's South getting there.
It's more fun with you, Tom.
I know.
All right.
Blame the rules here. They didn't. They got a deferral, and they were able to not have to switch sides.
There we go. Too much going on today. All right, Zubik with a good serve, but handled well by the and way too far.
Another
Too
unforced
much
error.
pace. Amaya Gordon, strong athlete, but too strong on the ball in that one. It's 18-11, and the crest of the hill is staring at the Panthers.
Very quiet on the north side, isn't it? The North. You haven't heard a boo
No.
from the North fans.
Yeah,
They've been very quiet.
Team Barbie isn't making much noise right
I
now.
know.
Wow, that one just drifted over. And big left hand there by Hicks. I haven't called her name in a while. Ouellette digs one up at the back line. Big Sulik hammer.
There it is.
Run down nicely by St. Pierre and punched over nicely by Gordon. Here comes Soljic again. Too much.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Too heavy. They were setting that up.
19-11.
They were setting that up. They gave her an acre of room over there. She made a heavy, hard run at the ball, and by the time she struck that ball, she was at the top of her leap, and down it went. 19-11. Zubik still on serve. Joyle digs that one up. Nice back set there. Good block by Joyle at the net.
It was a block. Joyle gets that point.
Boy, they needed that one like water in the desert.
Now they have serve. Let's see if they can get a run going. This just gets more and more interesting. But I don't know, Rich McDonough.
Big mountain to climb, Tom.
That is a real big mountain to climb. They already climbed it once when they got back into this match in the third set.
All right, JoJo does from the left side of the line this time. Good set there, nice dink. Whoa, and down it goes.
All right, gentlemen, the other side I go.
All right, TK, Morgan Gillis sends them to 20, which sends Tom to the other end of the gym here. Call the action. You got to look for both angles in the Nashua Telegraph tomorrow. TK doing multimedia before multimedia was a thing. All right, 20 to 10, 20 to 12, and a beautiful, beautiful serve that knuckleballs and finds its way to the deck in a hurry, and it's 21-12 for the visitors who are smelling blood. And on the serve is Soljic, the do-everything player for Coach Langer. North controls it at the net, but blocked and it ricochets. Good block, but better hit for Joyle. Seeing eye ball finds its way through two sets of hands, and 21-13 is the score. And back into the game goes Kaylee Simons, number 8. She's on the left side, or the near side, where Tim O'Neill has his camera work going. And a serve that goes way too long for Joyle. That makes it 22-13. And Nashua South is thinking, how do we finish this off? And now you got your biggest players at the net for South. Good handle on a knuckleball there by Joyle. Gets it over to Simons, who left hands it. It finds its way to the deck in a hurry. Joyle back on it, flirting with the net, but can't do it. A nice little dink, little punch and a jab right over by number 13, Amaya Gordon. That was good timing and good touch. And Gordon comes off on a rotation, and back to the service line goes Sung. She's been too strong with it on occasion. She has to use some touch here. And touch she does. Two players diving for it, can't make it happen. And good block at the net by Haley Maroff. Well done with her running mate there, Simons. They take care of business after the Sung serve. And it is 22-15, a little bit of life. Sung's got to keep that touch going. She's a very strong athlete. No touch, not enough touch on that one. That makes it 23-15. And South seeing the finish line. They get to the service line and the finish line, perhaps in one fell swoop. And back to do the honors, it's Michaela Schubert. She's had a number of assists in several games. How's her serve tonight? Pretty good touch. Sung digs it up. Nice little bump set there. Good play at the net by Reddish. Ready. And a good cross-court attack by Ouellette. And that brings us to game point at the Battle of the Bridge, ladies and gentlemen. It is 24-15. Ouellette with the big windup. And boy, there was only a foot of room in between the release and where it struck the court. That was a beautiful hit. Schubert to win. Game point, folks. Game, set, match. And a good touch. Are they going to rule a catch? Oh, it was in the net. Player in the net there. Or two players hitting the ball at the same time is what it was. All right, that's a point for the hometown team. It's 24-16. And back to the service line goes our freshman Ruby Zeman, the lone one on the floor, number 2. She's a good player. Controlling it at the net, big hammer. Zeman digs it up beautifully, lays it out. Sung picks it up. Zeman with the set. Finds Simons, big cross court, can't attack, but it goes too long, too wide, too deep, and too much for the Nashua North hosts are the Nashua South Panthers. In the fourth set, they win it 25-16, and they take the game set shooting match in the Battle of Bridge varsity volleyball, 25-16 in the fourth, and they take it 3-1 overall. Wow, what a match we had for this evening. We had back and forth runs galore, dives, pancake saves, you name it, we had it. Some big kills, some unforced errors, but boy, some really good volleyball to watch tonight in this match at part of the Battle of the Bridge. Wow, this has been an exciting week, and it really continues. We're looking toward Friday night, folks, where we have a 6:30 football game. That'll be at Stellos Stadium. Nashua ETV is covering it. Nashua ETV is also covering Saturday night. Bishop Girton hosting Merrimack. But stick with it for the Battle of the Bridge on Friday night. For everybody here at Nashua ETV, Pete Johnson, Tim O'Neill, Tom King, I'm Rich McDonough. As always saying, see you down the road.